What's up, guys? Prepared Guy here once again. Today I am taking a quick look at the Sofirn C01R. It's a red LED flashlight, and no, I don't mean the body is red. I actually mean the LED itself is red. And the reason I got this is because I saw it on Amazon and I was like, you know what? I want a cool red LED flashlight because sometimes I do stuff where I want to protect my eyes. This runs in the 660 nanometer spectrum, and it's a pretty cool little light. So let's take a look at the instruction manual. The instruction manual does not do any justice because it has a bunch of different lights up here. The C01R being the last one on the list. The C01R is the 660 nanometer spectrum. It has a high, medium, low, or low, medium, high, and the UI, and then you have all this other information, but then it tells you the run times and the lumens for a totally different flashlight, which is, I guess, one of these ones up here. And so this manual is useless to me, except for with the possibility that since these are all pretty much the same exact light except for the UI and the lumen output. So I'm assuming that the impact rating is the 1 meter or 3 foot drop height, and the water resistance is the IPX 8 with the 2 meters. So I'm guessing that that's accurate, but who knows? So I had to go ahead and I had to look on Amazon, to find out the rest of the technical specs. And the technical specs are as followed. This flashlight has a moonlight mode, okay, of 0.5 lumens with a runtime of 20 hours and 11 minutes. It also has a 9 lumen mode with a runtime of 14 hours and 43 minutes. And then it has a 36 lumen mode with a runtime of an hour and a half or 1 hour and 30 minutes. And I only got this just to kind of have because it's really cool. So if you look at the outside of the body, it has a clip on the side so you can carry it in your pocket. It also has a little hole so you can put it on a lanyard, or if you wanted to throw it on your keychain, you can. But the only problem with lights like this is that if you have to twist them to operate them, eventually after getting knocked around enough times, it's common for you to lose the head of the light and the battery, you know, because and I feel really bad when I lose a railback battery, right guys? So anyways, you know, Alkaleaks, that's what I'm working with today because I just wanted to kind of throw a cheapie in there. I'm going to do a lot of different tests with this flashlight and check it out. So let's do some tests. Let's do a runtime test and see how long this actually lasts at a top lumen of 36 lumens, and let's see how hot it gets, and let's take it outside and see how bright and how far it goes, and see if we actually like it and see if you guys will actually benefit from this flashlight. I almost forgot to mention that it comes with a couple of O-rings and the keychain in the box with the instruction manuals that are going to make some good fire starting paper. Okay guys, so we've run into a slight problem. We're 22 minutes in and the light is like really dull. So I'm gonna check and see right now if I can reboot it. So I think, yeah, there we go. All right, so the advanced temperature regulator probably kicked in. It must have an ATR on it, and that's exactly what must have happened just now. So you probably are gonna get an hour and a half out of it. It just, the fact that it overheats, which right now, you know, we're at 108 degrees, but a few seconds ago when I angled it just differently, it was at like 115, 120. So I'm gonna keep an eye on this. Okay guys, so now we are running at the 13.5 hour mark, and this is still going. This is the low, medium, and then high, and the high shuts off after you try to put it in that mode because the battery is dying. And the ATR kept shutting off the light because it kept heating up really hot, almost to 150 degrees, which is really hot, especially for a small AAA operated flashlight. So I'm gonna stop my runtime test here because of the fact that it's kind of pointless just to let it run because it's obviously gonna run for hours and hours and hours. I just don't have that much bench time. So guys, that's what you get. So far so good. You're going to get a really good runtime out of this and really good light no matter what, because think about it, this is going to run for a long time. This is really bright considering the fact that it has already ran for over 13 hours. Okay guys, now we're going to do a quick test from 3 feet away indoors, and this is the low mode, and you can see pretty much everything in front of you. You know, it's just kind of focusing on specific areas where you can target specific things in specific locations without having to illuminate too much around you. This will be great for if you're reading a map at night or something. I'm going to crank it up to the medium mode. Now that's significantly brighter. You can see more of a spot, you know, larger, wider range of view. And now we're going to put it on the high mode, which basically illuminates everything in front of me. And we are literally 3 feet away from this rack in front of me with all the flashlights and gear and stuff, which I have way too much of. All right, guys, so now I'm going to do the illumination test from approximately 10 feet away. So that way you guys can get an idea of how wide this is at indoors. So we're 10 feet away, and that's the low mode, medium mode, and then high mode, which is nice and bright, and it's really illuminating a lot of that area. Low, medium, high. Crazy, right? Okay guys, now we are outside with the Sofirn C01R, and I'm going to put this in the low 0.5 lumen mode. So put that on now. Oops, that's not it. That's not it. There, this is it. All right. So you can only see probably a couple feet in front of you. I'm about 20 feet away from the railing in front of me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk it towards the railing. I'm about 10 feet away now, 5 feet away now, and I'm about 2 feet away now. And that is in the 0.5 lumens. So that's 1/2 of a lumen. As you can see, it's 1/2 of a lumen. You can't really see me too much in the dark with it. That's going to give you a run time of 25 hours and 11 minutes, but you can't really see much. So let's step it up to the 9 lumens. This is the 9 lumen mode. We're 20 feet away from those railings, and this will run for 14 hours and 43 minutes. And I'm going to walk it towards the railing. We're at the 10-foot mark now, and now we're at the 5-foot mark, and 2 feet away. And so pretty bright, a lot brighter than the last lumen output. And that's really nice. You can really see what's in front of you. So I really enjoy that mode. That's going to run pretty long too. And now we're going to step it up to the 36 lumen mode, which has a runtime of 1 hour and 30 minutes. And that is very, very bright. In fact, I'm pretty sure you guys can see that perfectly clear. But I'm going to walk up towards the yard now with the camera. Let's see if we can see out to the yard with it. Now that's about 20 feet away. And you know, that's relatively bright for a red light. And you're going to be able to use that to read maps or to see something that's just about 20 feet away. Now, as soon as I start kind of going up a little bit, it tapers off. And once you get the 30 mark, about the 30-foot mark, it's kind of useless after that. So, you know, but it is what it is, guys. We're at like 20 feet, and then you look up, and it kind of fades out once we hit that 30-foot mark. So, guys, overall, it's small, it's reliable, it's got some decent modes and decent runtimes. This is the low, the medium, and the high. And this is in comparison to what the i3T from Olight size would be. As you guys can see, it's relatively small too. So guys, thank you guys for watching. I hope this video has been helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, guys, stay prepared.